Hello everyone, this is Derek. Welcoming to the next AI tournament, Duelist of the Roses. This is actually the first tournament I actually had, but I forgot to record it. So, the few people that did stream it, that was the only chance they got to see it, but since it's a video game, I'm trying to redo it again. Have a new tournament. For this competition, we have Duelist of the Roses character, Jasper Tudor versus Maiden of Aqua, Henry Tudor, Margaret of Butefort, Thunder Nine, Cruel, Robotic Knight, Wolf Axe Builder, Richard Slytherin, Rex Raptor, Darkness Ruler, Christian Rosencruz, Air Knight Parasol, Illusionary Gentleman, Madawaden, Injection Fairy Lily, Elizabeth of York, Weevil Underwood, Goddess of Whim, Twin-Headed Behemoth, Mandarin the Chakra Division, Thomas Stanley, Mako, Fairy King Truesdale, Luminous Soldier, Thomas Gray, Keith Howard, Tactical Warrior, which is Command Knight technically, John Morton, Isichu Istar, Birdface, Super Teen Princess, Partition of Darkness, Jack Hade, King Tiger Wangu, Necromancer, Molten Behemoth, Crystal Urswick, Labyrinth Ruler, and Exodia. Technically we already had the top 8 of these ones, so I kind of gave them the buys, which is Necromancer, Birdface, Thomas Gray, Madrilyn, Injection Fairy Lily, Darkness Ruler, Cruel, and Henry Tudor, and Manuel Chakra. So let's start out with the duel with Jasper versus Maiden of Aqua. Jasper, Maiden of Aqua, that's our duel. Oops. Anyway, how are you guys doing this morning? Hopefully good. Duel start. Looks like the Maiden of Aqua is starting with its duel. Who's playing the Pot of Greed? We'll have to draw 2 cards and 2 cards face down. Jasper is basically kind of like the old original Yu-Gi-Oh deck with Exodia cards. Most of the characters are their decks are basically on their video game. And they adjust them just slightly to give them a Darkhold, Monster Reborn, Mystical Space Raccoon, Mirror Force, and a few others, just to give them a little edge so the top duelist won't be the top duelist, like, for sure. I also have 17 starter decks, because when you put your name in, you get to choose one of 3 starter decks randomly. And there's 17 total of the starter decks as far as I could find, so looks like Jasper has Injection Fairy Lily, one of the good cards, and negating the Monster Reborn. Normally, I notice with Injection Fairy Lily, they've been doing pretty well, because they can do a lot of damage. And they're smart enough not to just activate their effect unless they're gonna win. Or need to. Looks like Jasper just have it in the bag right now, but Maiden of Aqua is still able to win. I think Maiden of Aqua made the top 16, honestly, which isn't too bad, but she won the first rounds, at least, so that's something. See, now I'm using the ability. This will Elf attack, Cyber Mystic attack as well, and a face down card as well. Legion of Aqua is going to be having issues right now. But I want to put a little bit more damage. Piece of Exodia. Injection ability. Bam. And Stirring the Stick is going to finish this off. A quick duel. And Jasper wins. Oh, I didn't start the tournament. Let's start the tournament. Because I'm silly like that. Come on. Jasper, let's... Alright. Next one is Robotic Knight versus the Wolf Axe Wielder. I don't know why, but I want to call it Wolf Alexander. Robotic Knight. Axe Wielder. Where are ya? It's kind of hot out today. I think it's supposed to be about 100 something plus today. It's not fun at all. Alright, let's start the duel, man. There you go. Looks like the enemy's starting again. And Wolf Axe Wielder is using Graceful Charity, discarding 2 cards, and summon the Battle Ox. Robotic Knight. I would assume he would have a lot more machines, but it doesn't look like he has very many. And there he goes, Wolf Axe Wielder summon himself. And I got Mirror Force already. Oh, he's already ending his turn. Kinda bricky. That's not good. Are you sacrifice it? Yes, you are. Royal Guard. And playing those weird equip cards. And you had your Mirror Force already as well. The characters only have 1 each. I guess no more using those. Skullbird. Skullredbird, technically. Very beautiful bird. Looks like Robotic Knight is playing defensive right now. And hopefully Wolf Axe Wielder can do something about it. First blood for Wolf Axe Wielder. And using his Raigeki as well. I would have waited until next turn to do that, but Wolf Axe Wielder must have a plan. Robotic Knight turn. Looks like he doesn't have much of a help right now himself. I believe Lord of the Lamp combined with like some kind of bug is like a fusion of some sort. I want to say it's like a sea serpent thing. But it looks like Wolf Axe Wielder is doing a good amount of damage. Already half his life points. Looks like Robotic Knight drew his Dark Hole, killing all those monsters. I wish there was a way to deactivate all these special effects. It's like, while they're cool, I think they cause a lot of lag and stuff. Looks like Wolf Axe Builder couldn't face in himself. Monster Reborn. The only high level monster royal guard. With a whopping 1900 attack points. Lower lamp attack, lower lamp attack, and royal guard will attack again. Now it looks like Robotic Knight might be winning this duel. Will Wolf Axe Builder draw his own Dark Hole? No, he's playing defensive though. Could be a 2000 defense. There's the fusion thingy. Dark Hole. Oh no, Thorns. I think this is ends. Robotic Knight wins. Boom. Now it's Christian Roosres versus Air Knight Parasol. Christian, I believe, is Seto. Well, it's obvious. And Air Knight is Air Knight Parasol. Or Parshath. I don't know why I keep giving weird names to all these characters. Forgive me. Seto, where are you, Seto? I couldn't get a good picture of it, like his armor, but his armor is pretty awesome. He has like a blue eyes on one arm. Wings, one set of wings on one side of himself as well. Looks like Kaiba's starting first, or Christian. Drawing 3 cards, and starting Invasion of Darkness and something else. And Monster Reborn, that Invasion of Darkness, is it? Or Dark Sleep? Invasion of Dark Sleep, okay. Looks like Air Knight's also doing Graceful Charity, only into Raigeki. Bird Face and Shadow Spell. Or Faith Bird, sorry. Even though I played Yu-Gi-Oh! For this whole time, I still forget names of freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. And that looks like a rabid horseman to me. And horseman attack. Looks like Air Knight might be having some issues today. Playing a defensive monster right now. And, ooh, Zone Eater. The most powerful card. Zone Eater is supposed to be a ball, or is it some kind of like snake that's coming out of the ocean? I don't know. It's kind of weird. The only problem with these duels and the upcoming duels that I think I might be doing next or soon are video game duels, and most of the cards kind of suck, honestly. At least early Yu-Gi-Oh! Is mishmash of random crap card here and crap card there. He's playing Zone Eater for God's sake. Looks like Air Knight might be having issues and might be losing. And Seto might be winning without losing a single card. Honestly, I don't think Seto had that card. He might have. But I don't know why I added it. It works though. It's like Christian 1. Looks like next is Elizabeth York versus Weevil. It's funny how they didn't name like most of Christian sides, Teta side, but all the Yugi side is renamed to semi-historical characters for the most part. And Weevil Underwood. Honestly, I'm going to give it up to Taya in this one, or Elizabeth. I'm really probably just going to keep calling them by their anime names. Hey, this song again. Agreed. Next, look, time for Weevil to attack with his destroyer. Uh-oh. Looks like Taya might have the advantage right now. Looking already almost half his life form. And we get something stronger, he can just switch it around. Or you just Dark Hole it. Petite Moth with laser armor. Not a Petite Moth with laser armor. That's scary. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. Oh no, Orion the Battle King, I think is a level 5. There's Hercules Beetle. Bye-bye, Hercules Beetle. Now hopefully Tay doesn't break for another turn. Will she? Yes, she will. With that wing egg of new life, a level 5 as well. Unfortunately, Taya has a whole bunch of weird, crappy cards. But so does Weevil. Weevil's still trying to summon his Great Moth, but it's gonna be kind of hard. Really? I would have never thought someone would use Raigeki on a Petite Moth. You don't even have barely your life points lost. Giant Fleet. Now you should have Lightning Vortex. Or Raigeki. Whatever it's called. Shining Friendship. Trade you. Jump the attack. Now what's Weevil gonna do? Weevil's playing defensive now. I wonder if it's a giant ant, or another petite moth, or a cocoon of evolution. Oh, a man-eater. If I was AI, I was gonna sacrifice that thing, but good thing she didn't. Weevil, you can tell he has both the fusion and the ritual of those beetles. That's a good card. I like Cetius and Daigo. Uh-oh. Taya's lost about most of her life points. Will she Destiny draw into a good thing? A goddess of their eye, and she's gonna trade it for someone. Let's see, put that 50 damage. I wonder if she's gonna try sacrificing next turn, if she's able to. Well, Weevil's not letting her. He has the heals. No, she draws a good monster, she can win. If he summons any monster, he should win. Nope. Weevil's giving her one chance. But is that a mistake? Taya, Destiny Draw. Not the Destiny Draw you needed. Chain, and destroy. Sorry, Taya. I'm calling it. You lost. Unless Weevil does something really dumb right now. Oh, he's gonna show off. That's what he's gonna do. He summons Javelin Beetle. Javelin Beetle, attack! I didn't think Weevil was gonna win that one, actually. Next up, looks like it's Thomas Stanley versus Mako. Thomas Stanley is Pegasus. Mako Tsunami. Where are you, Pegasus? Or Thomas Stanley, sorry. Like I said, I'm gonna keep doing this. Especially since half of them are names one thing, the other one have new names. Mako Tsunami. Honestly, Thomas could have good hands. He has a decent hands. Let's see what he's gonna do with it. He's first acting to now because he's not stupid enough to discard it first. And he's summoning the Blue Wing Crown. Looks like Mako also has the Graceful Cherry. And he's gonna Monster Reborn. Is it Crazy Fish? Yeah, Crazy Fish. But Mirror Force. Now Thomas can actually. I would not do that. What I was thinking you're gonna do? Good. Am I gonna sacrifice? Ah, come on. Stupid AI. I knew he was gonna do it, but he didn't have to. I got 2 turns left now, Mako. Let it count. Mako, you gotta do something. Let's see what you're gonna do. You're gonna attack the face-down monster. Because you know that Thomas is probably not gonna attack it. And he's gonna attack it life points again. Mako, you have to do something. You lose next turn if you let him. Nope, you lost. Sorry, Mako. Pegasus attack. Or Thomas Stanley attack. Next up, it's going to be Keith Howard, Bandit Keith, versus Tactical Warrior Command Knight. Oh, it's Tactical Knight in this game too. I think it's funny that Bandit Keith, he has the, what's it called, Union Jack instead of the American flag, because he's technically not American in this one. Command Knight, let's go Technical Knight in this game, so that's why I call her that. Looks like Tactical Knight is going first. And summon the Mystic Clown. Keith, on the other hand, is summoning the Gigatech Werewolf and 7 complete. Why werewolf? Just wolf. For 1900 beat stick. I'm gonna reborn the monster he just destroyed. Because he likes clowns. And a face down, just in case. This wolf actually looks pretty awesome. Machine conversion unit for factory. Back to 20 sweeps to the face. I thought he was gonna sacrifice the Mystic Clown for this pin in the machine. Which you can technically do right now, but nope. Like that. And it's gonna take 33 to her face. And ending the turn. Snake hair. I almost actually forgot that he had that card. Looks like it's already a game. Gigatech Wolf, attack. Honestly, I'm hoping that the main characters beat all the starter decks, because their starter decks they should not be able to win. Next up is Serpentine Princess and Partition of Darkness. Partition of Darkness, where are ya? There we go. Starts a duel. Partition of Darkness, the vampire looking character, which is not a vampire, but it's basically a vampire. Duel starts. Looks like Partition's gonna start off the duel with a Graceful Charity. For only having one in everyone's deck, they feel like they seldom use those cards a lot. I don't know if the AI is designed to cheat a little bit or not, but I feel like it's been doing that. It's on both sides. Graceful Charity, on Monster Reborn, Mystical Space Mystical Space Fan, Mirror Force, and Monster Reborn. But if both sides cheating, it's fine. Who cares? Rosuki attacks, and then Serpentine Princess attacks. Let's see if Partition's gonna do anything Starting off with his Raigeki, another good card that they randomly always have in their hands at the beginning of the duels. And Dragon Zombie. Just wondering why I can't ever be this lucky. So face on card, that's not a good sign. I know she can summon Mystical Puppet and give it Invigoration. Give it 3000 beat sick. Team Princess, your turn. You're setting another card. Waiting what time was Cyber Sign, I made sure they had a good fusion, or decent fusion. I think I used Meteor Black Dragon for the characters that did not have a single fusion, and their deck was supposed to be Cyber Sign. I think you could have pumped it up a little bit. See, I don't enough to not want to use spell card. So Super Team Princess did not want to play today. Next up is Molten Behemoth versus Crystal Uric, or Joey. Start the duel. Alright, Molten. Christopher. Molten Behemoth is kind of like a fire deck, is what I remember. This is one of the first decks I made where a lot of the Duelist and Roses cards. Then it was basically Duelist Kingdom, then Forbidden Memory, then I started playing around with other series randomly, or arcs, I mean. Deleting them, rebuilding them, trying to figure out the best concept for as strong for themselves and also not too strong and overpowered. So Molten Behemoth is going to do a lot of damage unless Christopher has a Nerf Force. Will he? No, he does not. That's more than half your life points. Christian, you gotta do something. You also have Salamandria, I believe so at least. A Metamorph. Not what I was expecting, but strong card. It'll keep you alive for a little bit, but not too long. And that is game. The Molten Behemoth was just too strong. Sorry, Christopher. Whoops. I really wanted Christopher to go up. Not fanboying anything, just thought it would be cool. There we go. So the first duel is going to be Henry Tudor versus his Grandpa, Jasper Tudor. Start duel. Penny Ray is obviously the Yuki of the group. And it's Jasper's Grandpa. I don't know if you ever played the game, but you will get to choose the side either with Henry's side or Christian's side. And you have to face 10 opponents on their side, and then Manadowin, I don't know how you pronounce it. And each side that's the boss of the game. It has different forms depending on who you're facing. Looks like Yuki's starting out with it strong with his Winged Dragon of the Fortress. Number 1, I believe. And Jasper has his Pot of Greed, so he can draw 2 cards. And then he's doing his Graceful Charity to draw 3 cards and discard 2. And he's going to use Raigeki because he does not like the Black Pendant. Technically, that Shadow Spell is supposed to be a Spellbinding Circle, but Master Duel does not have that, plus a few other random cards that the original creator did not, like, he's the one that made them, so there's some kind of copyright hell going on. Uh-oh. Jasper has to be very Lily. But Henry has a Blackline Fire Dragon face down. Oh, you just wanted to burn? I see how it is. Looks like Henry's kind of bricked right now. If he pulls the right monsters, he can actually pull it out. Looks like Jasper's slowly destroying it though. Let's go, Henry. Looks like got it. Swords of Revealing Light. I should keep it protected for a few turns. But you never know, Jasper might draw Exodia during that time. Or just play Kazi. 27 to 44.50. Mystic Sheep, number 1. Get a Black Pendant, but it's not strong enough to attack. But it will get destroyed with that thing. But Black Pendant attack hurts him. Jasper's thing face down. No level 3s or unders got destroyed this turn. You just need one more card. Until being level 5, is it? Maybe 6, but I think it's 5. You need a level 3 or up. Sword's gone. So you got Raigeki. Lucky. Under you need to draw the heart of the cards. Just one more monster. And you can pull this game out. Looks like Jasper bricked. He might have 4 pieces of Exodia though. Is that enough? It is, but he does not want to take the chance yet. Jasper's gonna try taking it on and being able to. No, never mind. Slightly off. Henry's gonna have to be very careful because if he destroys that monster, that's 1,000 damage right there. And then all he has to do is get hit by a 17 attack monster. Which this series, I don't think they have very many, but they do. No, level 3 is Jasper's turn. Playing a face down card. I don't think he had played the Mirror Force yet. So he probably has one. Looks like Henry barely was able to win. I see it, Jasper just gave it to him because he wanted his grandson to win. I know how it is. Henry Tudor, 1. Next up, we're going to do Margaret versus Thunder 99. Margaret, or Mai, versus Thunder 99, that's what it was. Margaret's. Why are you kitty cat? There you are, kitty cat. Okay, kitty cat, because 9 means like meow, kind of. Even though she's just a Thunder Oni. Looks like Thunder 99 starting with this cold red bird. But Margaret knows how to deal with birds. While playing a face down card right now. $15.50. Margaret's already has first blood hits it taken. Does she have a fusion? Not yet. I don't remember what confuse. I think Spell Red Bird and something confuse. I think Niwatori confused with like one of the blue birds. I think Fraggrass confused with something. She already lost half her life points. Come on, Margaret, you need to do something. So it won't be a perfect game. Good job. I'm proud of you. What is Thunder 99 gonna do now? The beautiful Headhuntress. And that is 29. Let's see. Margaret, you got one turn. Let's bump it up. That's something. Yep, take that Skull Bird out. Now you have the toughest monster in the field. You have to do a lot more damage. Because you're very close to losing. And I think you just lost. Hi, Margaret. Thunder 99, it was just a little too shocking. Ooh, bad pawn. Ooh, I know. So Thunder 99 has win. Next up, we're gonna have Cruel versus Robotic Knight. Cruel. The Cruel Robotic Knights. Oops, forgot to take these away. Sorry, floating cards. Under 9, you're supposed to be Robotic Knight. There you go. Duel. Looks like Cruel's gonna start off with that little chest mimic looking thing. Robotic Knight is going to draw 2 cards with his Pot of Greed. And face down 2 face down cards. Going on defensive now. Time for the Snake here to attack. Man-eating something. Treasure chest. That's what it is. Looks like Robotic Knight is going on defensive right now. That's not a good sign. And Witch's Apprentice is not going to let him do very much more. And that's 30-50. Only half your life points got Robotic Knight. Gotta do something. Destroy build him. Wanted to weaken those monsters up. Man eating treasure chest is gonna still win. But looks like he's gonna activate his Graceful Charity. And discard it himself. And I think this Simplify game, Cruel wins. Next up, it's going to be Richard Slice Sheen versus Rex Raptor. Richard Heishin. Heishin's basically a video game character, except his dad, kinda. Somehow he got a lot more appearances in the video games than anything. And let's go Rex Raptor. This Rex Raptor kind of looks like he's a goody two shoes. Looks like Rex Raptor is starting to duel off with his Crawling Dragon number 2. A very strong Crawling Dragon number 2. Richard III is probably going to play some defenses because he has nothing really. His next turn, he probably can Monster Reborn and some Plata Guard if he wants, but it's not going to do much right now. 22 to the face. Richard III is... Oh, Battle Ox, that's something. And Warrior number 2. He's gonna sacrifice it, and I was like, no, it's just playing defensive. I think Richard does not want to win today. Raptor is attacking for another 22. His life points is already gone. Looks like he's trying to use Graceful Charity to get something good. Give him Pot of Greed. And is that game? No, it's not, but it seems another monster. It might be. And that's another 15. Just 300. Richard, you gotta do something, or my man Rex is gonna win. Taking Mirror's Leaf 300. And Urabi attack for the and finish this. Good job, Urabi. Next up is going to be Darkness Ruler versus Christian. Darkness Ruler is Panic. In my mind, I thought I had Patrician of Darkness in twice. I was really confused for a second. Where are you, Panic? There we go. Darkness Ruler is very defensive from memory, so he's gonna try doing his best, but I don't expect too much from him. Christian's always has his device, so I'm sure he's gonna do some damage. Let's go, Panic. What are you gonna do? We got his trap card. He's discarding his own poly, so he can't fuse his own monster. Malevolent Nuzzler. A really good card, but it's also a very bad card in this game because they always try paying the cost and always will put it top of the deck, and a lot of times it's not a good idea to do that. If you have extra monsters, yeah, sure, that's a good card, but most of the time it's not. Looks like Panic might be actually not doing pretty well right now, but damages has not really much moves on either side. Frenzy Panda's doing all the work though. Face down. That's not a good sign. Seto's basically breaking right now. Clowns. Crash Clown attack. Frenzy Panda attack. I still don't know if that's the card is going to be stuck or not, but like I said, they will always pay for it. There we go. Let's see what you're going to do now. Dream Clown. That's gonna be a lot of damage right there. 12, 12, and 2250. Christian might be losing this one. Come on, you need to set a luck of winning. Now face down. Sorry, Christian. Looks like you are lost right now. Crash out. Defeats you. Lucky that wasn't the real Seto though. Next up is Illusionary Gentleman versus Madhava Den, the Skull Knight version. Illusionary Gentleman. There you go. Honestly, these two kind of look similar. Looks like Illusionary Gentleman starts with the fairy and the fountain. And then Villain wants to fuse. So he creates the Rose Spectre of Din. And Monster Reborn has Feral Imp. Sacrifice for a Curse of Dragon. 2,000 beats 6 already. Only on turn 2. Gentlemen, you need to step up right now. Let's see what illusions you can cast. This first illusion is Reikeki. This next trick, a Monster Reborn. Curse of Dragon. And that bird thingy. 3450 to the life points already. Life points are pretty close right now. Uh-oh, not only bricks. Tried playing everything on first turn, or second turn. And that looks like luck. End of the game. Such a gentleman, showing the way to win. Gentleman beat one of the bosses. Next up is Injection Fairy Lily versus Weevil Underwood. Where are you, Injection Fairy Lily? You all played. First tool. Oh, Weevil Underwood. There we are. As you can tell, I'm using the uncensored art for some of these characters. For her, it's just because she has like little plus signs to represent crosses. Is Injection Fairy Lily gonna summon herself? She might. Or she won't. Let's see what Weevil's gonna do now. Weevil's gonna play his Pot of Greed. He's gonna give his beetle an armor. Which of our forests, giving her a beautiful beast tamer. And he's going to face on hard. That's not a good sign. Could be anything. Looks like she's playing defensive. That is a pretty beef strong monster. But the amp's not so tough. Negate attack. I thought it was gonna be a mirror force. I do not believe I gave you the Ultra Evolution thingy cocoon thing. So if he wants this great monster, he has to do it right. Uh-oh. That's pretty big, strong woman. Taming those beetles. What's we were going to do? Oh, he had a mana you bug already. Pretty good, decent amount of life points. Almost half. Wonder what she's gonna draw. Oh wait, we already knew. Need an elf with a Mezzo Nuzzler. Also, I would attack the man-eater bug myself, personally, but her do her. The Lady of Faith. Looks like she's turning this duel around. Possibly gonna win now. And he was just playing on the defensive side right now. He might have some Cocoon's Evolution. Oh, he did. Does he have two though? Oh, you're not in attack. Scaredy cat. We will think of something. Oh, Monster Reborn, his Fairy Lily. If I can talk. Took her as Petit Mon for Spider. Mirror Force. At least you shouldn't use the effect before getting Mirror Force, because that would have been very bad. Is that enough life points? It might be, actually. $1,100. Weevil, you gotta do something. I really don't like the Weevil, so I hope you lose, but looks like you did lose now, so. Injection Fairy Lily. Use Ancient Elf to attack. Next up is the Goddess of Whim versus Twin-Headed Behemoth. The Goddess of Whim didn't really have her deck per se, but I know what it was kind of based on. Using eggs and... Who's she facing? A Twin-Headed. Eggs, and then the insect egg card that makes you go one level higher insects. So I basically put some insects in her deck that are a little stronger than normal, but her deck was kind of sucky anyway, so it's not really going to change anything. Twin-headed, where are you? Dual start. Looks like Twin-head Behemoth is going to draw 3 cards, discard 2 spells, and summon himself. And she's going to summon Chainsaw Duo. Honestly, there's some new cards that I saw today that has monsters from old sets. And that new 5000 tech one kind of looks partially like Twin-head Behemoth, maybe combined with a few other monsters. Not sure exactly which ones, but uh-oh. Compensating effect. That's not very often. Working on their side. Insect imitation. That's what the card I was talking about. Summon that. Activate that. They hatch into a insect, which is a chainsaw insect in this case. I give her such a good monster, but it also makes the opponent draw, which is not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Let's see if Time Wizard is super lucky still. Nope, no luck at all. Insect is hungry. Let's see what Twin-head Behemoth is going to do now. A Dark Hole. As you can already see in her hand, that's not a good idea. She's going to be kind of weak right now. And she's probably going to play that Dark Hole herself. And then herself. Which I think she has a weird flip effect herself. I guess she doesn't. Or she doesn't want to use it. See if Goddess of the Wind's gonna beat herself. And yes, Barrel Dragon was in the deck randomly. I don't understand why it was in the deck, but the only picture I've seen, the deck had Barrel Dragon in it. Super weird, super random. Honestly, I was thinking about just changing a little bit, and instead of the insects, putting rabbits in there and create it as an Easter Bunny deck. It's actually a close game, even though it's on the slower side. Will Twin-headed Suicide? Nope, not yet. Let's go face to face now. No, not the Mirror Force. Another hard face down. And his Pot of Greed. And just trying to figure out the best move, which seems to be taking 2 cards face down, but Goddess already had him in school space, the second one. I do not think AI will ever use reload, but I could be wrong, honestly. I did play it face down, so maybe if they're breaking, they might activate it. Right, get key. Now, if one head someone's anything, it's most likely game. It's game. Sorry, goddess. Defeated. Next up is Madoden versus the Chakra version. Thomas Stanley. Pegasus, basically. Versus Thomas Stanley. Madoden. Pegasus. And both are supposed to be strong characters. But Madoden, I think, can brick decently. Here's a charity. Let's see what Madoden's gonna do. Summons Skull Redbird. Attack the clown. But who's laughing now? Pegasus, your turn. Pegasus is setting a card because he's scared of a bird. The Skull Redbird. Now looks like they can turn on both ends. So weird time to play that, but okay. Uh-oh. Pegasus Brett. I wonder what he has that... That's a lot of life points. Almost down to your fourth of your life point summons. Gotta do something. Face down cards, that's not really help. Doomcon can destroy that almost easily. And you also need to open that chakra thing too. Chakra. Chakra attack. Good job, boss character. Next up is Fairy King Truecell versus Luminous Soldier. Who is it? Fairy King. I'm tired. I don't Luminous. Within the last like few seconds I just got really tired and my brain just decided to shut off. Luminous Soldier. There you go, Fairy King. Luminous, where I just saw you. There you are. When I was a kid, I had the Luminous Soldier, a fake card of it. I loved that card, it was so dumb, but I love some of the old, dumb, stupid fake cards. Looks like Lunar Soldier, Sergeant Neil, and Wing Fortress 2. Which of Black Forest is going to give him himself. Now the Insect Soldier of the Sky can actually do some damage, which looks like he saw that too. But Mirror Force said no. And one of Cooper's favorite cards, Mushroom Man number 2. That's a lot of damage right there. Already lost half your life points. And the Lunar Soldier has not taken a single hit yet. Nor do it look like he's going to do very much anyway. 50. Is he going to use his effect and give him the monster? Not a good idea, but it looks like he did. And that looks like game to me. With Thunder Rack. Neo the Magical Swordsman wins. That was illuminating. Next up is Thomas Gray versus Keith Howard. Thomas Gray is the Tristan of the group. I don't know if he has a cyber kids, but he might. I think he does have like a machine focused stat, but so it's like machine versus machine. Keith, there you are. They more or less used a lot of those cards, like the same pictures from Forbidden Memories. Only slightly updated though. Looks like Tristan Gray does not have machines. Or not as many. He might be able to fuse though. Keith is already starting out with a strong monster, 1900 attack. But relying on too many spell cards might not be a good idea. Looks like Tristan also has the chakra. Maybe he's Mana Redden too. Younger version of him. Not the Bruce and Goo. Draw. Alright, he's doing number 2. Thomas, you're kind of gross. You're leaving goo everywhere. Don't look like you're going to do very much right now. I think Amazon of the Sluice and Bottom Dweller combined with something else is like the Aqua Dragon, I believe, which might be similar level attack points. I mean, I don't know though. Is it C Cayman? It is. Oops. I wouldn't have done that one then. his monsters out. Trying to keep himself protected. And Keith seems not to have any monsters he can summon. Probably all high level monsters, if anything. Still nothing. Unless he has more spell cards that he wants, probably doesn't want to play yet. Drizzle's gonna need Graceful Charity. I'm playing another defensive. We did play a card base now. We can summon that. So we're gonna hold off on that right now. Maybe wait for see if we can find an equipped card or something. Or wait to destroy that monster. Turn 17, that was the first damage taken. Yes, I think he found his way in. Now if only those two cards, what are they? Is one the Mirror Force? Resurrected Chakra. Sacrifice those two monsters to summon the Great Chakra. Right there. Honestly, I would have sacrificed one of the spawn rollers so we could summon another monster to attack too, but looks like Darkhole's already in it. And he does have a monster. 2 more cards face down. Not the monster I would have summoned, but I guess you just wanted Dueler instead. You did use Summon Chakra. You can summon Chakra with monster as well. I was wondering if he had Megamorph in there. Tristan, I don't think you're gonna win anymore. I think you have lost. But you have your Kana and the Sword Mistress. Tristan, you're trying hard enough, but I don't think you're gonna do anything, man. Just give up. You're almost gonna brick. You might brick, actually. That's a good card. That's also a good card. You might be able to take one more turn, Tristan, but you need to do something. Polarization's not what you need, man. Keith can win if he summons a monster. But you can't. Or yes, he can. 5,000. Good job, Keith. Next up is John Mortensen versus Usiju Ishtar. John is the shoddy. And Usiju, where are you? this game, Shoddy uses more of a water themed deck. Where are you, John? I'm blind. Why you don't look like Shoddy, that's why. And who are you facing? Oh, I see you. That's fresh. There we go. So I guess he does have a machine, like Lillian Golem and stuff like that. Maybe Siege is the one that has the water themes. A different game has Shoddy's water cards. Yeah, she has penguins. He has a lot of high-powered monsters. But she has Gemini Elf. Yeah, I think Shoddy is kind of bricked at the moment. So many high-level monsters. Lucky he has some space on that. Merwall would have caused him a lot of damage. The Burning Spear. And they can give that to a fire monster 400 attack and defense. It's just the worst Salamandria. Nope, he's bricked. She could summon certain things, she might win, but how strong is this? I think she won. I know she won. Sorry, John. You bricked. Oh. There you go, did you? Next up is gonna be Birdface versus the Partition of Darkness. There you are. Birdface. Where I feel like is a harpy lady just hiding inside that thing, doing like kind of cool dance. That looks like her on the helmets. Like some kind of armor plate that they wear over it. We're starting off with the mountain with his fairy dragon, but it is not strong enough for the feral imp. Looks like this magician with his sword. And feral imp to attack life points directly. It looks like she's going to use that for a sacrifice with her monstrous word. Looks like she might have this in the game now. Then you know what Patrician might have. As a Dark Ball. Does she have Musk now? Probably doesn't, but he does now. Cross that way. Or now. Maybe now. First. Looks like now she's playing on defensive. He's going for offensive now. Playing a zombie, taking her to half her life points. Birdbase needs to do something. So she summons herself. And it's just as strong as the zombie. Will destroy it. Its effect, she gets a harpy. You can't summon a monster, so it's pointless to still use Mouse End, but 25 down to 450 now. She can make a comeback, but she just has to try really hard. Mountain. Shining Friendship. Oh, never mind. I would have done Shining Friendship, because Shining Friendship wins all. So heals it for the wing beast. And that is game. Mr. Fake Zombie wins. Next up is Jackade versus King Tiger Wangu. Jackade is the Bakura, and this one uses a Plantech. And King Tiger, or it's a tiger. It's a King Tiger. Yeah, if I just ran original Jackade's deck, he would never win a single game ever. Because he basically only had level 2 plants. Level 1, level 2, maybe level 3 at most, but... And that Super Warliner, which I don't think he would play very often, honestly. Well, Forest powers them both up, so... But King Tiger's effect is not a very good deck for place against. So sacrificing one Super War Lion for another Super War Lion. Meow. Looks like the lion beats the tiger. That's why lions are king. King Tiger doesn't know what to do, playing defensive, it looks like. Jackade's gonna play his Pot of Greed. Navigate his own forest. And some of his fire grass and his snake something. Leaving the King Tiger at 66 life points. 66,000. He's playing defensive again. thought Jack Cade was gonna have a perfect game. King Tiger Wing, or you're gonna have to do something. The defenses are be protected for you forever. That looks like it might be game. Or close. Off by 150. King Tiger doesn't look like they're gonna win this one. Nemo, Power Roses and Plants. And Spore Lion, finish this. Good job, Jack Cade. Next up is Necromancer Bones versus the Molten Behemoth. Necromancer Bones. Oops, let's delete these. Here's my bones. Necromancer versus Molten Behemoth. Looks like who's gonna start this duel? I feel Molten Behemoth's gonna start this duel, but let's see. Yep, looks like he's starting. Starting with the Crystal Charity. So start Mystical Station and some other card. And some of the battle ops. Looks like he's getting Graceful Charity. Taking his Ritual Spell card away. Using Dark Hole and Mystical Space to defend. Make sure both of his cards are out of the game. Ah, Mirror Force gone already. And I think he's going to summon Dragon Zombie to attack. Now let's see what this rock can do. Molten Behemoth is using something. That Goldfine Dragon? Oh, Skeleton. That's what. That points are close to match again. So Bones is on defensive now. Again is attacking, so clean. Almost halfway to the life points, Bones. Gotta do something. Sending another monster. Another 17. That is half your life points, Bones. Let's see you do something. Make that monster reborn. Or you are reduce the sacrifice for the pumpkin. To give him a little extra burning strength, I guess. Now what is Molten Behemoth gonna do now? He's gonna play his Pot of Greed. Sacrifice that for a face-down monster. Maybe himself. I don't know, remember what he is, but I know he's a high level monster. It was himself. 16 and 18. That should even up their life once again. Next turn, Bones wins. If you can't do anything. And that is game. Good job, Bones. Next up is Labyrinth Ruler versus Exodia. Exodia deck is also one of the ones that I had to kind of give him some cards because I didn't know his full deck. And I could not find it anywhere. This is when the Wikipedia went down, so I kind of glanced at it, but it wasn't fast enough to make the decks before, so. Looks like that one's really starting with this dungeon room already. If Labyrinth Ruler is able to summon Gate Guardian, I will give him the automatic win. Just so they both have instant wins possible. Will he ever play Gate Guardian? Probably not. He will play Jerry Kumo. He did not have to pay his life points. One counter on each of those. Char's agreed. And he's using Paralyzing Poison, so Jerry Kumo can't do anything now. Looks like they can do 15 and 18 as well, though. That is almost most Exodia's life points. In effect to draw 2 cards. He's also going to use that effect to draw 2 cards. He's going to play Dark Pool. Otherwise he's going to lose right next turn. He's going to upstart. I'm playing 2 cards face down. No monsters, so that must mean he has 4 pieces of Exodia. Good job, one. Send that card back. Change of hearts. Tap. He uses effect. I would use this effect to get it off the field. Because you might not be able to handle anything else. Are you gonna pay half your life points? Oh, Shadow Spell. Should have used the effect already. And And you just paid half your life points for nothing. If only you kept Heaven Soldier on the field, you would have won right there. But we'll dream time to be able to finish this off. Yes, it can. Good, because I did not want Exodia to keep playing. Exodia decks are cool enough, but they can be very slow at times. Looks like that brought us up to the top 16. Henry Tudor, Thunder 99, Krull, Rex Raptor, Darkness Ruler, Illusionary Javelin, Ejected Fairy Lily, Twin-Headed Behemoth, Matherden Chakra, Luminous Soldier, Keith Howard, Siege Star, Persian of Darkness, Jackade, Necromancer, and Labyrinth Ruler. Henry Tudor's and versus Thunder 99 is next. Honestly, I should be resting. I know I'm going to have like 60 plus hours this week, again, for actual work. But, this is fun. Turns my brain off, at least for a little bit. Starting with summoning herself. Well, can Yugi do the same thing? Summon himself? No, but you'll take her instead. Curse of Dragon. Not the cursing dragon. They're not nice using Time Wizard. And it failed. He's on Silver Pain for a 3200 attack. That's already lower than less than half her life points. I can't talk today, I guess. Draw. Someone's his Beaver Warrior. Attacks are 2400. Looks like Henry has it in the bag. Thunder 99, gotta do something. Probably wasn't that though. Good try though. New turn, and Henry Tudor is already won. Oh. I thought he was gonna play Polymerization. Looks like it's now Krull versus Rex Raptor. Looks like the sword decks are starting to fall out of the game. But I remember the first duel, which I lost. There's a few of them that made it to the end, actually.
Looks like Rift is starting off with his Mammoth Graveyard and kicking it a power boost, so it's 1500 attack points. He summons his own 1200 attacker. Mirror Ball. Mirror Force just so early. But Ruff selects his Graveyard Mammoth, especially since it's from the graveyard now. She gave it its power boost, honestly. Will's going to play his Graceful Charity. Get rid of his Polymerizations, even though he could have summoned that thing. He has the fusion materials right there in his hands. I notice when they do Graceful Charity, they always discard the Polymerization for whatever reason. Because they like monsters more. Even if they have stronger monsters they can summon. Because they're kind of dumb. But Dragon Zombie attack. And then Uni Oshi. Ushi Oni, sorry. The Bull Genie. McFool's playing his Pot of Greed now. Now he's summoning his Frenzied Panda. 52 there's that. Lex Raptor, you're in danger now. It's time for you to step it up. Summon the Inner Dinosaur. I didn't say step the Inner Dinosaur, I said summon the Inner Dinosaur. Looks like Kroll is winning this one. Next up is Darkness Ruler versus Illusionary Gentleman. Where's Panic? Panic, Panic, Panic. Both mainly use Fiends. Let's see which one is the better Fiend Master though. I would assume it's Darkness Ruler, but that gentleman could just be keeping his power secret. Panic, sorry about the face down card. Ladies and gentlemen, starting with his Yami. His Ancient Fairy. Starting 2 cards. A Monster Reborn. The summon Water Girl, I think that's her name. Fusing. Is that Mystic Sand? Mystical Sand. I've noticed the gentleman uses a lot of female cards. He's a ladies' man, I guess. He's playing defensive. Lucky gentleman used Yami, or he would have lost right there, or swing another face down. Now will the Illusionary Gentleman be smart enough not to attack? No, he's not. That evens up the life points a little bit. malevolent nuzzlers on that monster. At least one. At least two. So I think Panic, you just gave yourself up. Panic, you gotta do something. Draw a win. I mean, yes, that's what that counts. Got the Spirit of Land. Well, I guess the Malevolent Nuzzlers are wearing the mask of darkness. I don't know if Panic wants to win or not, but he seems to be trying now. Green Phantom King has died. Uh-oh, Legion German seems to be with bricks. Another tap. Now it's a close game. Illusionary Gentleman can do anything, he loses. Looks like Panic wins. Unless he plays Circle. Which I was kind of afraid he was going to do for a second. Darkness Ruler is the real ruler. Next up is the Injection Fairy Lily versus Twin-Headed Behemoth. Injection Fairy Lily. I know at least one of these two characters are going to move up to the next round. So some of the star decks are still in the game. I think Froll also made it up there too. But I just like that card. That was a kind of cool looking card. So I can check Fairly's the leads do things like what Nuzzlers and the Yami combo. That's a pretty strong monster. Behemoth, you gotta do something. Dark Hole already. And like I said, they always pay for the spell cards. Even though they're not a good idea to do that. I wonder what she's gonna draw. Live with a Nuzzler. At least she had a Mirror Force to keep herself safe a little bit. And then she got a second one. Decent attacker now.
I would just left it face down a little bit and hope for another monster. And it had Behemoth that had both cards ready. And she's paying these icons to put this back in her deck. And it looks like she's going to be sending his monster. 1500. If he sends the monster next turn, he wins automatically because her next two cards are both Malevolent Nuzzler. Yeah. He won. Like I said, those are good cards, but they're very risky to use. Next up is Madeline Chaka versus Luminous Soldier. Where are you, Luminous Soldier? There you are. There was two characters that I did not add to the game, though this tournaments. Where are you? Well, first one is Duelist K, which is just the copycat duelist. They take your deck and just face you with that one. And the other one is, I don't know if it's a real one or not, but it was a deck based on Moistage Creature and all the Immortal monsters. I think that's what they were called in the game. Basically, State Warrior and the Owls of Demise and all the weird cards. I have that one saved up for later tournaments. Basically for some video game based nationals or whatnot. Once I get all through the DM video games. I probably won't do them all because some of them suck horribly. But I will try to look through them all and find the best decks out of them all. Looks like Luminous Soldier might be having the edge on this one. That's 300. Luminous Soldier just has to do enough damage from one more turn. Madeline, you gotta do something. And looks like Madeline lost. Defeated. Luminous Soldier wins. Next up, it's Keith Howard versus Isizu. I cannot pronounce the name. Keith Howard. I think he sees you might have the edge because you can actually summon low-level monsters. Keith Howard tends a brick. It looks like he's going to be very spell heavy today. Mystical space, destroyed a mystical space. He bricks. And she's some star boy. Who's a good star boy? Looks like he found the star pool. And probably a monster reborn. Oh, he thought Star Wars was a good boy too. I wouldn't have summoned that one, I would have summoned up in the door personally, but to each their own. Exactly, have your life points, Bandit Keith. Another face down card. I believe that's both their mystical space weapons, and I don't think they have any more. Some Sangam. 1900 left. Let's see if Bandit Keith can actually get something. Nope, Bandit Keith loses. He bricks. Next up is Partition of Darkness versus Jackade. Where Partition of Darkness? Jackade. Looks like Partition's gonna start first, and someone has Dragon Zombie. Jackade is going to draw 2 cards with his Pot of Greed. And then his Graceful Charity. Get rid of some cards. Because he doesn't like those equipped cards, I guess. Not strong enough for him, I guess. And Partition is going to summon the Lark. To attack for 1300. Now Jackade's turn. And he's setting a monster in defense position. And looks like Partition's landing his Gruesome Goo. And both of them are taking 2600 now. Jackade's only half his life points almost. He needs to step up his game. Nope, he's just playing defensive right now. And I believe that might be game or very close to it. Yeah, it's game. And Feral Ant finishes this off. Looks like the next one is Necromancer versus the Labyrinth Ruler. Bones. And the Labyrinth Ruler. The one with the big L on his head. Looks like Labyrinth Ruler starting this off with a graceful charity. Using 2 monsters and splitting his cognizant with Monster Reborn. Two cards to examine. That's a good start right there. Too bad Master Bones has a Dark Pool. An Armed Zombie. Oh. That was on Mirror Force down there. Or he's saving it. Let's see what's next. Bone straws. By the crystal. Smart play right there. And you just lost 100 and killed yourself. Now Labyrinth Ruler can do some big damage if he hits it right. That's 27 right there. Draw. Snake hair confused with something, I don't remember what, but I think it confused with 2 different things, honestly. Silken's Skull Servant, but I don't know if he would have that card in there, those cards in there. That's not fair. Depending on what monster Labyrinth Ruler has, you might win this match. Or this round right now. And you'll learn. Yep. And Beast Tamer attacks. Looks like we have Henry Tudor, Brill, Darkness Ruler, Twin-Headed Behemoth, Luminous Soldier, Seizure Star, Prediction of Darkness, and Labyrinth Ruler. Top 8s. 4 main characters, 4 starter decks. I assume most of the starter decks are going to be gone already. Next up is Henry Tudor versus Cruel. Maybe Henry will get the UV luck. And there's Cruel. He doesn't look like he has the name puzzle, but he might. Looks like Henry's starting first. Saying 2 cards and ending his turn. Roll summoning Zombie Dragon. And losing 400 life points for that attack. Looks like he's playing another face down and Paralyzed Coachman. And waste the brain control. Neck Hunter, just lost all of items. Monster Reborn right there. Got the Dragon Zombie back. But Henry has a good defensive right now. Giant Silver Stone for Summon Skull. And healing Neck Hunter. Now he's gonna Monster Reborn the Neck Hunter for a defensive monster. Looks like Kroll's getting on the defensive now. Or not so much anymore. This Love destroys that. And Hunter gets that. And Summon Skull takes 25 to Kroll's face. Almost half your life in Kroll. Kroll summons his Man-Eating Treasure Chest. That Shadow Spell prevents that from attacking. And the Black Pendant looks like it will look nice on someone's skull. Hunter attack. Mystical Elf attack. And someone's skull will finish this. Next up is Darkness Ruler versus 10-Headed Behemoth. Where is my headed? Looks like one main character is already moved up to advance. Will Darkness Ruler be number 2? Or will the first starter deck monster go up first? Honestly, Darkness Ruler looks like he has some decent hands. Those two for Sierra da Mat. Next, using the Graceful Charity. And discard those 2 monsters. I've used Pot of Greed. And Crash Clown. Just a little too strong. Zermatt destroys it. Looks like he's using Raigeki. And summoning his Bean's Reflection. Darkness Ruler doesn't like it, so he's using Raigeki. Summon Stream Clan to attack for 1200. And ends his turn. Even summons the Winged Dragon of the Fortress number 2. That's a little too strong. Panic's turn. He draws. I guess he's gonna start playing defensive. Oh no, he's not. Play himself pro. I thought you were a Winged Beast, honestly. I guess you're a Fiend. Well, looks like it's time to be defensive. What are you gonna Monster Reborn? Ah, smart, Zero Lamont. And Ryukishin. Bad Wall of Illusion. And he's gonna summon Big Eye. Well, you just found a target that could take some life points away. Especially if he plays Yami. That's 600 life points right there. We'll tell it. Still not strong enough for Wall of Illusion, but we can start going after the face downs. I assume they're not that powerful. And if anything, you can just re-ritual summon that again. It just needs another monster. Nope. So he's going to Behemoth. Solve that, he was going to do something trickery. Zero the ritual. Unfortunately, bricked it right now. This one hit Behemoth, hasn't it? Guardian of the Labyrinth. Just slightly stronger Ryukishin attacks. Bringing him down to be in the winning circle now. But it's went ahead to be anew, he's going to play defensive. Playing Dark Chimera for 16-10 or 18-10 now. I really hate the weird life points, attack points. I understand what you're doing, but still, no other monsters really do that except for all the panic cards. Maybe a few others, like Utopia or something. Looks like Panic might win this one now. Yeah, he did. Dark Chimera finishes. Victory. That looks like 2 starter decks are already gone. Only 2 left. Next up is Lumen Soldier versus the Siege. There we go.
Honestly, at least some of these duels were not as slow as some of the other duels from previous versions. On my first time trying to record this, the first version, I accidentally had Jet Cade versus Exodia. Not Jet Cade. Grandpa Yuki versus Exodia. So it was like turn 40, like something really late until they finally drew Exodia. It's really annoying. Lumen Soldier and Kamanara? Is that what he's called? Carbolo. Mirror Force. I mean, Mirror Roll. Now, is she gonna pay or not? In this game, they will actually pay for it sometimes. It's rare, but they do pay for it sometimes. And the soldier's gonna play his Pot of Greed. And he's gonna send his warrior back. Go down, attack. Warrior attack. And the soldier attack. Let's look, the first starter deck might get up to the top 4. That's one. I think that keeps her alive, barely. Never mind. Lumen Soldier moves up to top 4. Next up is Partition of Darkness versus Labyrinth Ruler. Ruler, there you are. There we go. So who's gonna win now? So that playing that fusion card, whatever it's called. Darkness playing Wasteland. Who's Man's Graveler got a little stronger. Limits the space says no. So that takes 100. Makes him take 300. Wiping up his field. Unfortunately, it looks like he has 2 level 5s, so he can't do anything about it. Aaron's ruler sees the opportunity to send his monster down. And sacrifice it for Monster Tamer. I think that's what it's called.
something tamer. Witty Phantom, it's a sword with dark destruction. It makes him Southern Tide. Our ruler does not like those cards, so just destroy it. I'm going to partition F. 5500. He sets a Stone Ghost. Our ruler is the Cannon Soldier. And the Monster Tamer is going to attack for 1800. And he's going to use his effects. He really likes using his effects. This Labyrinth Ruler might have the edge on this one. Yes, no other monsters summoned though. Partition has to set his zombie dragon. Must not be a good thing. Giga Wolf, it destroys it. Another 18. That leaves them at 14. And looks like he has bricks. Labyrinth Ruler makes it to the next level. Top 4. I was gonna finish him with style. Sweden. Looks like the top 4 are Henry Tudor, Darkness Ruler, Luminous Soldier, and the Labyrinth Ruler. Only one of the starter decks made it to the top 4. But can it get to the top 2? Let's find out. Next one. Henry Tudor versus Darkness Ruler. Kind of a plot duel. Since one is technically Yugi, one's technically Panic. Yugi starts out with his Feral Imp. Well, I guess by sound, 2 cards. Darkness Ruler, what are you gonna do now? Ryokushin power. You might not maybe have a problem right now. Don't. Yeah, thank you. Now you can do the quick card you want. But you're not going to. Okay. Thank you for not playing that so play again. 1315 and 1600. Come on, Henry, you're the king of games. You gotta win. The king of England games. How about that? Giant Soldier Son gets the black pendant. It's not that strong enough to get Ryushu powered. Sunriser, the king of Yamada, with Muslim Nuzzler. And Henry takes 900 face. And Panic gets 500 to his face. Henry's using a paralyzing potion on his king of Yama something. So it's basically a card. And then that's King of Zima. Henry, you gotta do something. Take down your Komori Dragon. Attack. Looks like Henry's having an uphill battle. Panic says, yeah, Parko will be enough. And we'll pay the 500. Dream Plan attack. Henry's gonna lose this one if he doesn't play something. Now if Panic has another monster in hand, he will win. But Henry might be able to wait one more turn. Nope, he lost. Darkness Ruler wins. Darkness Ruler wins. Next up is Luminous Soldier versus Labyrinth Ruler. Luminous Labyrinth. Let's see who wins, the Sun or the Labyrinth. Luminous Soldier starting field. The Labyrinth Ruler is saying he's using Raigeki, and he's trying to get rid of whatever face down card that was. There isn't anything really to worry about, but he did not know that. Remember, the Ruler is using that fusion monster, material monster. And then the Soldier's turn. Swing a face down card, and ending his turn. Not summon a monster, so is he gonna set one or he sacrifices one? For the Dungeon Worm. So the Soldier's playing face down card. Looks like it doesn't look good for Luminous Soldier right now. Ruler take 100, but uses Worm to eat that winged dragon. Luminous Soldier sprinked a little bit. And that's 29 life points to Luminous Soldier. Half his life points. And he just summoned Shiragumo. That could have been another 22 right there. Summon Starkworth Thorns in defense position. Lake is ready to end this. Dungeon Worm attack. It doesn't matter if he pays life points or not, he wins. Shiragumo attacked. Looks like a ruler is gonna win first place. but a ruler of darkness or the ruler of the labyrinth. Now it's time to have Henry Tudor versus Luminous Soldiers. See who gets the third place title. Move Henry Tudor there. Some soldiers already there. Save me some time. Will Luminous Soldier bring up to better than Henry? Let's find out. I didn't think any of these starter decks would get this far, but looks like Henry's got his pot of greed, let him draw 2 cards. And he summoned his Mystic Sheep and gave me a little necklace to wear because it makes it look scary. The Luminous Soldier's gonna see that. And play 2 cards face down. And Mystical Space Dragon destroys the Mirror Force. Unlucky for Luminous right now. With Mystic Sheep is attacking. Luminous Soldier's probably going to play Monster Reborn on his center ball. He'll probably sacrifice it for one of his monsters. Most likely Air Knight. Air Knight makes him lose 250, makes him draw a card, and Black Pennant makes you lose 500. Looks like now you have Dark Pool, so if you figure something out, a Brain Card plays a good card. Henry. 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 That's AI. Amazon Seas attacked. Henry. I'm disappointed right now, actually. It's supposed to be a bronze medal, and you're playing like that, Henry? Come on, man. And the soldiers acting with Dark Hole. And some of the Swinging Dragon Fortress of number 1. Henry's playing card face down. The Luminous Soldiers trying to Kanan, the Sword Mistress, but neither of them are strong enough to take on the Mystic Elf. It looks like he got his Celtic Guardian, another 14 attacker. Sacrifice that for Octobeam. That's just 150 stronger. He's playing Paralyzing Potion on Octobeam. And I guess he's playing Stern Blade Defensive again. Henry has decided that Paralyzing Potion wasn't strong enough, so we need a second dose. Well, we need a third dose, let's see. This one's on the skull. That's just strong enough that he could win with this now. He first has to destroy all his defenses though. monsters. It's kind of hard to do with that, though. Winged Dragon. And that is a new monster. He gets himself. So again, sacrifice Luminous Soldier, and if you think Luminous Soldier has an effect, it's powered for facing a dark monster, which Summon Skull is, which most of Henry's deck is. It was big monsters at least. And now Luminous Soldier's put himself in the head now. Henry already lost his Star Pool in the dumbest move I've seen yet. And the soldier's facing another card, so that's 1,500. He's putting another card face down just for defensive sake. He's facing Gemini Elf. Gemini Elf is a pretty strong monster, but not strong enough. He summons Tiger Axe. This is your attack. Tiger Axe for another attack. And he's down to 700 life points. Is he going to lose? Yes, he is. Looks like Luminous Soldier is the victor now. Now it's gonna reset the whole thing because it likes doing that every time. It's gonna try showing another ad, maybe two, 1, 2. Let's bring stop it just stop these ads because we don't need to see ads. Next up, it's going to be Darkness Ruler versus Labyrinth Ruler. Labyrinth Ruler, where are you? Now, which ruler is stronger? I feel Labyrinth Ruler might have the edge, but Darkness Ruler has surprised me ever so often myself, so let's find out. Looks like Darkness Ruler is going to start off. He's man-eating treasure chests. Labyrinth Ruler sees that, and he's going to play his Juragumo. And he loses half his life points for that attack. But he plays card face down. Is he playing a defensive card right now? And Ruler wants his man in your chest. You're almost attacking again. Failed again. Iron's ruler is killing himself slowly. One bad move and Darkness Ruler could win. Drago, another attack. He didn't have to pay life points this time. And he sacrificed a chest for the Monster Tamer. Panic. It's going to use Pot of Greed. Once Reborn. And play a defensive card. And hopefully he gets a Ritual spell card next turn. Otherwise, he's out of the game. Dual Hunchmonsters and Monster Team both destroy the monsters. Duragoma attack life points directly again. And he lost half his life points again, but their life points are pretty close right now. 800 to 1,000. Darkness, gotta do something. Lucky he has 0 ritual, sacrificing 1 for the other. Summons the Mats. And attack. Mirror Force. Ah. Iron's Ruler had it all in the bag already. So who's gonna finish him? Well, I guess he summoned all 3 right now. He finished all 3 like different rounds with different Geek Guardian pieces. Looks like Labyrinth Ruler is the winner of today's rounds. In tournaments. It looks like Labyrinth Ruler is first place with the gold. Darkness Ruler is second place. Luminous Soldier is third. Mary Tutor is fourth. UC2, Krill, Twin-Head Behemoth, and Patrician of Darkness are 4th through 9th, or 8th. Visionary Gentleman, Jackade, Rex Raptor, Thunder99, Keith Howard, Necromancer, Madrin Chakra, and Injectionary Lily got top 16. And everyone else, they tried their best, but they could not compete. Looks like Labyrinth Ruler is the winner of this tournament. Thank you, Labyrinth Ruler. And goodbye.